Welcome, everybody, to the Metaphysical Society for Conscious Living. My name is Lorraine Jensen, and I'm here today as your host. And very excited to have a special guest, Lucy Liu, with me today. Welcome, Lucy.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. So before I get to my guest, let me tell you a little bit about us. The Metaphysical Society for Conscious Living is open to those seeking community, connection, personal and spiritual development, and offers an opportunity to feel connected and empowered by providing educational seminars, workshops, podcasts, as well as conferences. Again, my guest today is Lucy Liu, and Lucy's talk is titled How the Body Channels Consciousness and Emotions Beyond Space and Time. How the body channels consciousness and emotions beyond space and time. Who wouldn't want to catch that? The talk will take place on May 16th at 7 o'clock at the Unitarian Fellowship Hall at 595 Townside Road. So as you listen today, if you're inspired to join us, and please share this podcast with your friends and invite them to come along with us as we grow our community. Okay. Let me tell you a little bit about Lucy's talk. Lucy will talk about how consciousness is channeled through the body and where past life experiences are stored, including past life emotional traumas. Once you grasp this concept, healing can be spontaneous. That would be nice, because time is not linear. She will also provide tips on how to decalcify your pineal gland, which is linked to your third eye for enlightenment, and that heightens intuition and psychic abilities as well as ascension. And all of us are here to share the message. All of us brave souls came here to lift the consciousness of Mother Earth, and pave the path for the next generations from 5D to 7D. The shift is right here. The shift is right now.
Absolutely.
Welcome. So Lucy, tell me about your personal experience. How did you get here spiritually and your energy healing? Did you just wake up one day and say, this is what I'm meant to do?
No, I started palm reading when I was 9 years old. And I told my mother one day, I said, one of your friends is going to have a heart attack in 3 years. And my mother almost want to kick me out because my parents, they didn't like this kind of, I would say, metaphysical myths or supernature
Right.
beliefs. But sure enough, that friend was a teacher, and she had a heart attack and paralyzed for the rest of her life in
Wow.
3 years. So that time I discovered there are so many concepts, so many things that are beyond our reality. And start palm reading, I realized there are many soul agreements. For example, after reading thousands of palms, I can easily predict how many kids you are going to have, how many long-term relationship you are going to have at when. And then I also dive into Vedic astrology, will tell me where you are going to meet your spouse, and also your career shift and your health. I can predict your health by looking at your hand, your tongue, and your face without you telling me anything. I think we all come here to go through different challenges, but we actually have soul agreement to take on these tasks for the soul development. My personal experience, I followed my father's dream to become an engineer at a young age because it was not my soul path. I suffered from eating disorder, depression, and also developed cancer. Think about if you don't respect your soul agreement, illnesses, disease will follow. At that time, I realized, excuse me, I realized that I have to change my path. I have to follow my dream. So I quit my job and went to McGill to study nutrition and also dive into many metaphysical myths, concepts that I was very curious, such as Vedic astrology, feng shui, spirituality, that really gave me lots of faith and also built my spine to conquer any challenges in my life.
Hmm.
After I changed my career, I'm so happy, I'm so healthier, and I'm so happy to help others who also been through so many similar challenges, because you have to follow your path. Otherwise, life will be full of obstacles and mental health can follow as well. So that's just a snapshot of my personal experience.
Wow. And your path behind you looks so rosy, right? And I mean, and it's mine looks pretty rocky, doesn't it? It's choice, right? It's
Yes.
it's choice and it's awareness. And how do we know what our path is when we're so shut down consciously to what our soul is trying to say to us?
We have to listen to that inner voice and the signs. Why you suffer from depression? What is the cause? Ask your soul.
Mhm.
The journey is for enlightenment, and it's not an easy path for everybody. So it's all about self-discovery and human evolution.
Yes, it is. And we were saying before, I mean, in the work that I do, I think it feels like in the work that I do as a facilitator, people come in and it's their consciousness that they are struggling with, what has happened to them in this plane. And really, I believe that until a lot of that has been dealt with, some people can't tap into the consciousness. That is my story anyway. It took me I had a lot of work to do here before I could open myself to what else is out there, even though I already always knew. And I believe that we all always know, but we keep ourselves protected, I guess, from our soul because we're scared to hear what it has to say. Would you agree with that?
Yes, and any major health challenges, including cancers, that can be revealed in your chart. Is that amazing? That means some unhealed emotional trauma, some lessons or blessings from past life that you are going to learn in this lifetime. Any challenges is a blessing in disguise.
Yes, I know, but I've had so many. I get to the point where I'm like, okay, I think I get it now. But when it comes again, it means that I haven't gotten it yet, right? And I guess,
Because there are so many deep layers of healing that has to be done. It's
yes,
not just the physical manifestation. It's all about where you were being in the past life and what kind of emotional trauma you went through. So the Vedic astrology only show part of your past life. I think quantum hypnosis will really dive deep into exact emotional trauma from past life. I did that. It's mind blowing. I feel like, this is a perfect match because Vedic astrology, you can see the signs where that came from, but it's your soul agreement. Through deep hypnosis, only you can reveal that truth. Only you know. That's why so important to really dive into this deep healing to guide the soul to the highest path. Would that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. And I was listening to a podcast this morning, and everything he said, you're saying, and I keep hearing, and that is that, we are at this time in consciousness where we all need to come together and step up or connect, whatever it may be, to create a greater space that we live in.
Yes, because the soul is infinite. The physical body is just a vehicle. I call it the avatar body. Once we really realize how important for the soul evolution, soul growth, it's so important to really take care of this physical vehicle to really fulfill our desire in this lifetime.
Wow. I'm excited. I'm really excited for your talk. And before we came online, I did ask you a question, and I'm not going to ask you now because I want everybody to be there when they hear the answer to my question. And my question was, how is consciousness channeled through the body, and where are those past life experiences stored, including the traumas? Where are they stored? So you gave me an answer, and I don't want you to answer me again, because it's so powerful. And when I hear the answer, it's like, wow, this is amazing. So I want everybody to come and hear for themselves. You okay with that?
For sure.
Okay.
I'm
Wonderful.
so excited to meet everybody there.
You know what? It's such an amazing place. Energetically,
Yes,
you walk in and it's like, wow, wow. And
because it's a shift of the collective consciousness. It's
that's
very powerful.
that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I was doing an intention setting for somebody today, and I could feel them. I could feel them just by closing my eyes and setting an intention for somebody else. So I look forward to being in your space, Lucy, and hearing what you have to say, and just connecting, just feeling that amazing energy that I know that you have, because I can feel it from here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Now, Lucy, do you have any upcoming events that you would like to share with the audience before we carry on? Any upcoming dates that you have set?
I have a talk about homeschooling, how to unlock children's gift and talent to maximize their potentials in this lifetime on June 6th at the Port Bonney City Hall
Wow.
from 6 to 7:30 p.m. I invite all the parents to come to really bring out the best in your children through homeschooling.
I love that. Will that be recorded? Like, will it be on Zoom?
No, I go there physically present the talk.
Yeah, but I wonder if the rest of us can watch it.
This is the first talk. I am planning to give another talk in Nanaimo for
Okay.
the parents in Nanaimo as well, because I'm going to launch 3 courses. One is a holistic nutrition through different stages for children. Another one is secret geometry and vortex-based mathematics, because this is the true mathematics, the source of free energy. The third one is Vedic astrology basics to help children to understand themselves better, and also to how to interact with others with this not only numerology, astrology, to really better understand others as well, to really become a social creatures.
Yes, wonderful. I love it. I love it. I look forward to that. And you do have a website that people can find that on, and we will have that website on the podcast for people to see.
My website is optimalhealthsolutions.ca. I upload the blogs regularly, videos. I also give talks regularly.
Well, I'm going to join your website.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all that you do for all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucy. So that brings us to the end of another fabulous podcast. And so thank you for joining us for sure. And again, Lucy will be speaking on May 16th at the Unitarian Fellowship Hall at 595 Townsite Road at 7 o'clock. You can also find us on Facebook and at the Metaphysical Society for Conscious Living, and also check out our YouTube account. So from Lucy and I to all of you, we look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.